At the edge of the world, where maps turned blank and compasses lost their nerve, stood the Lumen Wood, a forest that breathed light and remembered names. And it was guarded by twins. Era and Kale had been born beneath the same falling star, minutes apart, palms still touching when the midwife lifted them into the moonlight. From that night on, the forest claimed them. The elders said the trees leaned closer when the twins cried, and fireflies gathered whenever they laughed. They grew up knowing the rules. Era guarded the heart of the forest. She listened to roots shifting underground, to leaves whispering warnings, to magic moving like blood beneath the soil. Kale guarded the edge. He watched the borders where paths twisted, where strangers wandered too far, where greed sometimes stepped where wonder should not. They were different in every way that mattered. Era was calm, patient, and carried a blade made of woven light she had never once drawn in anger. Kale was restless, sharp-eyed, his bow always ready, his trust harder to earn. Yet when danger came, they moved as one to halves of a single promise. One night, the forest screamed, not in sound, but in silence. The fireflies vanished. The trees went still. From the northern edge, a dark figure pushed through the boundary. Someone who did not want magic to live, but to be owned. Kale's arrow flew first, embedding itself at the intruder's feet. A warning! Era arrived a breath later, her hand pressed to the ancient oak at the forest's heart. Light surged through the roots, racing toward the edge. You can't take this place, Kale said. It doesn't belong to you. The intruder laughed. Everything belongs to someone who is strong enough. That was when the twins stood shoulder to shoulder. Era lifted her blade, not to strike, but to shine. Kale drew his bow, not to kill, but to protect. The forest answered them. Vines rose, branches bent, the ground itself remembering who it trusted. By dawn, the intruder was gone, and the forest exhaled. Years passed, legends spread. Travelers spoke of a forest that watched back, of twins who never aged the same way twice, of a promise older than fear. And deep within Lumen Wood, the trees still whispered, as long as the twins stand,